What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are enjoying this live. You know, that's all I can say right now. Hope you guys enjoying the live. Let me go ahead and get this party started, right? Let's get this up out of here fast. Let me know if y'all can hear me. But yeah, let's just get it started. What are we joking for, right?
Wake up, thank God, kiss my wife, hug my dog, and get great love in this life. I'm confident and I stand tall. Check for customers, missed calls. Head to the bathroom stall. Mirror, mirror that's on the wall. Don't say a thing, just let me ball. Today's the day that I want it all. No hesitation, no pause or stall. Made my meditation on money making. Exceed beyond the thoughts of the lost. Through the dedication of education, I see the secret financial laws. Boy, I'm in the matrix and it feel contagious. This is inclinations of a real life. I manifested my thoughts. I plan invested in ball. I stand erected and tall.
What's up, bro?
Methods that bloss. With introspective
What's cracking with you?
I corrected imminent loss. It was meant effective in cost. Man, I make assessments involved with many lessons business had brought. Every single blessing that I came across was finessed with the message that the game taught. Gotta be the best or get lost. So you end up in a mess, so stressed and pissed off. If you pass the test, the best to be cost me to go ahead and flex the best that you cross, and that's that. Green mask, green gloves, green hat, green truck, green grass, green books, green stacks, green duck, green mask, green gloves, green hat, green trucks, green down, green dove. You can call me the green glove. Green mask, green gloves, green hat, green trucks, green grass, green books, green stacks, green duck, green backs, green gloves, green mask, green gloves. Green down, green dove. You can call me the green glove. Green mask, green gloves, green hat, green trucks, green grass, green books, green stacks.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me pull you up.
Green mask, green gloves, green
Darrell, what's up?
green trucks, green down, green dove. You can call me the green.
That's what's up, bro. Get your stuff going.
Green hat, green trucks, green grass.
This channel should help you out tremendously.
Green dove, green backs, green gloves, green mask, green gloves, green down, green dove.
Flat out.
Green glove.
Switch this around right quick.
You can call me the green glove.
Time's over, boy.
Crazy how I came up in this game and then I ran amok. It's Larry Johnson Jr., LJJ, LAWNCARE, all on them trucks. I stand insanely on it, bro. I love to gain a customer. I mainly maintain what I must. I earn their trust just for the bucks. I'm blessing them with beauty cuts and placing them on YouTube, cause I'm trying to get subscriptions up. I'm driven by ambition, bro. I'm all about integrity. You should never compare to me unless you wanna see how deep your insecurity can be. I'm rolling solo in these streets and all I know is to live free. I'm full of peace, but when it comes to LAWNCARE, boy, I am a beast. I never leave until it's clean. I get them weeds and everything. I throw some seeds and motion leaves and trim them trees and charge them fees. And yes, I am the king of string. I said exactly what I mean. You see the way I do my thing. Them edges squared and crispy clean. And if you haven't did it, just go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. And best believe that LJJ LAWNCARE is gonna be right there. You done tripped when you purchased this. Made every verse that I choose to kick. Reverse the curse of you being broke. May your pockets get super duper rich. We rule against any hooligans that do a cut for 20 bucks. That's not enough to pay for the truck. Have you lost your mind? What you smoking, bro? That's not enough for me to pay a bill. That's not enough for me to buy a meal. That's not enough for me to feel a thrill. That's not enough for the life I live. That's not enough for me to strike a deal. That's not enough for me to blow the steel. That's not enough for me to mow the field. Boy, you must be on them pills. Or do you smoke that crack? Maybe you dabbing meth. You gotta be on something for you to give a price like that. You didn't include the tax.
What's up, Will? I'm glad you heard. I only went live because you said, are you going live today? I was gonna go live tomorrow.
Going cuckoo, Mac, I just gave me an OG Susu flex. I'm body slamming these tracks. My customers coming in packs. I'm always dismissing them breasts that's asking for discounts in the chat. Like, hey,
nothing.
That's not the way that this game
ain't nothing cracking, bro. I'm just out here trying to make it, bro, like everybody else.
Money stick to my hands like clay dough. Ain't ever need no cosign. My bank account gon' straight broke.
If y'all haven't already, hit them thumbs up for me. It'll help the algorithm.
I want every dime for the service that I had gave. So now pay.
Any questions? I got answers. Darrell, that's which one your favorite song, bro? This one or the last one?
Welcome to the season. It's just the way that we begin. Yeah, it's just the moving voice.
Appreciate you, Will.
Welcome to the season.
Oh man, it's my pleasure, bro. I promise you, I was up in my car recording some videos for Conversations of Dark Matter and of Guap inside the Guap Glider 3000. Then I was done with one of them. I had looked and I had seen. I said, "Oh, Will said you going live today." I said, "Hey,
let me tell you about this liar named Dustin.
Yeah,
he's
why
the
not?
Type of customer that shouldn't been trusted. He asked me for my services and urgent.
Oh, all right.
His grass was overgrown, man. I cut it.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro.
Now would he dig make a preacher?
I gotta be careful on what I be talking about. I've heard before that some people let their kids listen to. I ain't cursing or nothing, but sometimes I come real wrong, real. You know that deals with, you know, other stuff. You know, like all kind of stuff, bro. Thinking wait outside his house and rush him, beat him down, grab his bank account. If you haven't already, hit them like buttons for me. Ain't no likes. Well, they ain't showing no likes on my hand yet. I appreciate it.
But that's not the way it goes. You must stay professional. How are you gonna get your blessings? You must teach others this lesson. I know you want your revenge, cause you didn't get paid, young man. That's why we all make them papers. That's just the way this LAWNCARE game works.
All right.
For sure. This is how this game works. We got to make them pay first. This is Larry Johnson Jr. with LJJ LAWNCARE. Make sure y'all like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll let y'all in a minute. Peace.
All right, let's plug in this right quick. Hit that one if y'all can hear me. It looked like y'all would be able to hear me, but hit that one. So, bro, what's the conversation today, man? Let's talk. Let's talk turkey. Whatever y'all want to talk about, this is the time to get it off, bro. Get it all out. Any advice to get customers quick? Real quick, bro. Man, what I would do, man, like, you know, I'm starting other businesses now. I ain't just, you know, I don't want to be a serial entrepreneur, but I know about certain things, bro, and that's getting customers. That's one thing I know about, bro. What I would do, simplified, to get customers quick, there's a couple of things you can do, and I would advise you do all three of them simultaneously. First thing first, bro, I will put myself on Google. Google Business. It's not hard to do, bro. I'm utterly shocked about how many people don't, you know what I'm saying, have their business on Google Business profile. It's not hard. You know, it's not rocket science or anything like that. It's just, it's amazing. So, you know, if you got Google, you go to your Google Maps, open that up, and you will see business. You go down to your profile or something, and you see business, and just go from one step to another, bro. It ain't hard to do. When I say it ain't hard to do, bro, I mean what I'm saying. It ain't hard to register your business with Google. That's one. Two, I will have some business cards. I will have them ordered. I think I go to Vista or Avery Design. I'll print me out some business cards, bro. And from there, give me a hole puncher. Get you a hole puncher. Punch the holes in the card. Let me see if I got an example here. I probably ain't got one. But anyway, hole puncher. Punch you a hole in the card. Put a rubber band through it. Hang it on the doors. If you shy. You know what I'm saying? If you shy, you know, scary money don't make money though. You gotta do what you gotta do. You can knock on people's doors and sell it. I didn't do that. I'm not afraid, but I didn't have the nerves to knock on people's doors, interrupt them, because me myself, I personally don't like when people knock on the doors, talking about services. It's always going to be a no, they have a better chance of leaving a card somewhere. Don't, you know, or anything like that. But please don't let my situation that I don't like it stop you from doing it, because you can load up on customers by knocking on doors and asking and telling them, hey, you know, I'm in this area. I service properties. I just wanted to know if you would like a free quote while I'm here, so you can know how much it costs for you to get your grass cut by a professional lawn care provider. I'm a licensed and insured. Well, you ain't licensed, but I'm insured. You know, so that's how I would get it quick. You know what I'm saying? The quickest way, knocking on doors, the Google. You got to build your stores up. You got to build those stores up to start getting that inflow. Google is going to be the most customers you get it from. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, you want to do all these things simultaneously, but I'm telling you right now, going on Facebook doing this is going to you're going to be dealing with a lot of people that's going to want to negotiate with your prices for cutting grass on Facebook. You can put yourself on what's it called? Craigslist. Register on Craigslist. What's up? Ambot is live. What's up, bro? You can we say you give me $5. Can you give me $5? Yeah, drop your cash app down there and just wait on it. Ambot. You're an AI, ain't you? AI done got so smart and intelligent now, bro. They out here soliciting flesh for cash and dots. Just hack into the what's it called, Bitcoin and stuff like that, and get it that way, bro. Don't take it the slow way. What's up, man? Bad boy landscaping in the building. What's up? What's cracking, bro? I'm glad you're here. Okay, thanks, bro. What about pricing when you just starting out? Bro, I had started off, man, I was kind of like, when you first starting, bro, if you got that muscle skin, you got that, emotional muscle, bro. If you got good emotional muscle, I don't like to say it depends on the area, bro. But I'm going to say like this. I didn't know nobody prices, bro. And I wanted to quit my job. So I was talking to my wife saying $20 per property. Incorrect. Do not charge $20 to cut somebody's yard, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I was loading up like crazy doing $40. Over here in this area, and I want to say that's anywhere, but people have got on here and told me that, you know, my prices is high over where they are at. But do they really truly know that, bro? The pricing situation is gonna be a lot of psychological. It's gonna be a lot psychological, bro. That's all it is. I'm from India. I don't use Cash App. I'm hollering, bro. You from India? I ain't laughing about that, man. But yeah, man, you wanna come up with some prices. If I was you, I'd write it down in stone and just grab your balls and just stand on it. Stand tall. Stand 10 toes down on business, and you know, stand tall, bro. That's all I can say. Stand tall. My uncle told me, you know, he had a lot of people in my family have business and had businesses. One thing, he had tears in his eyes. He had put his hand on my shoulder when he found out I started my own business, and he said, "Listen, do me a favor and just stay strong in your prices." So be strong in your prices, bro. Like I'm finna tell you this, $40, bro, that was my fill up. That was for me to fill up the schedule. Everybody was saying yes to $40 bi-weekly over here. And I deal with hills, and that's how much I charge. If you think about it, that's like $20 a week. But that was $80 a month, $40 bi-weekly. Nobody said no, bro. When I went up to 45, people started hesitating. This was 5 years ago. 40 was 5 years ago. 45 was 5 years ago. Well, 4 years ago. And then I went up to 50. Then I started getting people saying yes and no. But 40, nobody really turned that down, bro. But there was some people here and there. Just very sprinkles of people that turned down the $40. But 45 people was definitely like, they was kind of so. 50, it was a so. $40 once in a blue moon. You're gonna get a lot of no's, bro. You gotta look at it like this with your prices, because that's what it come down to. A lot of people hesitate to start their businesses because they don't know how much to charge, bro. You gotta charge from the heart. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have heart and charge from the heart. Point blank range, charge from the heart. $30 back. What's this going on? Let me see what's going on. Will. Guy on the north side charged my mom $30 for the front and back for the front. So Will, did they charge $30 for the front and $30 from the back? Will, you in St. Louis, bro? I forgot. Oh, ain't no problem, Daryl. Ain't no problem. Hey, if y'all heard and y'all enjoying this, I don't know what's going on with this end, but hit that like button, hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up for me, y'all. But yeah, man, you got to charge from the heart, bro. You got to stomp down about your money. And another thing, you got to be serious about getting your, this is a dirty, I'm going to tell you something. This is the hardest business to do, not to do, but to run, because it's not as respected as it should be. If you watch my videos, I have a lot of videos on, you know what I'm saying, demanding your respect, because we have to clean up this industry. It's corrupted, bro. It's corrupted. People don't honor or respect the lawn care providers because anybody can do it. That's what they say. It's just cutting grass. They all say that same thing. It's just cutting grass. So, you know, people don't honor it. Think about it. This is a chore that we was assigned to do. The young men were assigned to do when we were younger. And well, for me, that was my daddy made me start cutting grass. He took me by surprise. At age 12, I started cutting grass, and it was the way it was. That's true. They don't honor. That's the thing, bro. So you have to charge from the heart, and you got to be serious about your money, bro. People won't take you serious unless you're serious about your money. You got to sell yourself as a professional. Mind you, a customer can always keep in mind. This is why they don't respect it, because a customer can walk outside, literally close their eyes, go into a meditative mode and state, and just listen to hear a lawnmower going. Then grab their money and go down the street to the lawnmower, to the person that's cutting the grass, and say, hey, I got some money. Can you cut my grass for me? And then if it's a crackhead, a clucker, a PCP smoker, a water user, you know, water, a huffer, you know what I'm saying? A bop taker, you know, addict in any sort. And they'll take that little $20, you know what I'm saying? 60 total. Hey, Will, I respect that. My wife just told me the other day somebody had told her that her grandson is charging $50 to cut the front and back of people's properties. Okay. All right, Will. Okay, your mom in the loop. Man, I got my people in the building, bro. My people in the building. I got Bad Boy Landscaping in the building. I got Will in the building. I know you from Alabama, bro, but hey, your mama down here, bro. You from the loop, as far as I'm concerned. Daryl, best way to receive money from your customers. All right, bro. Let's talk about the best way. Facts. Oh, okay. So to me, in my heart, in the way I think, bro, for me, I'm just being 100% real, bro. Cash is king. The best way for me. Now, it's all about you, though, whatever you feel. You hear me? You have the business. You have to run it. This is what I do. You have to be your own man, bro, your own boss, whatever's good for you. The best way that I receive I receive Venmo. I don't use Cash App no more. They start charging. You know, Venmo charge too, but I consolidate all my customers to one platform to use, or one program to use, or one app to use to receive money. But the best way for me is this. I hope you understand what this means. Period. I ask, you know, those that can't pay for this, pay it like this. See, I pay taxes on everything that's digital, that's swiped. You know what I'm saying? That's Cash App, Venmo. You know what I'm saying? Zelle. I pay tax on all my stuff. Anything that goes to my account, I pay taxes on. I asked them to pay with this. This is king. This is king, bro. For me. And what I tell them to do, this might be the hardest because it's a lot of people that is that's online on YouTube, YouTubers who do LAWNCARE and everything. They all say the same thing. It's very difficult to get customers to pay with this. Me, on the other hand, I stand 10 toes down. If that's how I want to be paid for cutting that yard is too big. It might cost me about 25 minutes to cut. I need this. I need it in this because I'm paying taxes. You know what I'm saying? So give me this. And this is how I tell them. Leave it somewhere outside discreet. Plain and simple. Sometimes at the beginning, I was very flexible. Like, oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. And then I just come back. But I'm in my area. My route density is superior, bro. It's superiority compared to a lot of LAWNCARE providers who will travel 45 minutes to an hour to cut a yard or two. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my area, South City, St. Louis. Everybody is literally 3 minutes to 5 minutes away, point blank. So some of them is probably about 7 minutes away. You got 7 minutes away that way. You got 7 minutes this way. You got about I don't really go. I got a line, bro. I got a fence line where I don't cross. But anyway, most of my customers, about 75 of them. No, not 75. About 70%. 75% is 3 minutes away, bro. I can literally just grab my mower and my string trimmer and do it. But back to the thing. You said best way. This for me. This cat, CASH. That's the way. But I do accept Venmo and I do accept Zelle. That's how I do it, bro. Your choice is yours. But after I had got some balls, so I grew a pair in my business. Your balls don't really start coming in and you don't start really stomp down and on them customers. And I'm not being mean. I mean, everybody ain't like this, bro. But this industry again is a rough one, bro. That's why this billionaire that I was watching has said, what did he say? Have you ever? He was being interviewed. It was a guy. He was on a plane. He was on his private jet. He's a billionaire, and the dude said, hey, he was asking questions. He said, "You asking me these questions?" He said, "Have you ever observed a LAWNCARE provider, the solo providers, the ones that by themselves? Have you ever watched them, or do you know anything about them?" Dude said, "No, I don't know." He said, "Man, it's an industry on YouTube where these guys, those are the real businessmen. What we do, man, is weak, man, compared to them. They're dealing basically." And at first I was thinking, like, why is he saying that? Why is he making such a big deal out of LAWNCARE providers? Because they're not respected, and they demand their respect. And it's like, if you ever seen Parking Wars, it's like LAWNCARE Wars. Straight up, I'm gonna have to I got a video called LAWNCARE Wars. That's hilarious. I don't remember what it's about. That was like 3 or 4 years ago. But yeah, it's like LAWNCARE Wars, boy. You're gonna learn that you're gonna have to put your feet down, bro. And don't, you know what I'm saying? It's LAWNCARE providers that take revenge because people don't want to pay you, bro. Especially if you as fast as me and stuff, you get in and out. Like some properties, I'll be at somebody's property for about 9 to 12 minutes. You know what I'm saying? In and out. $50. He made $50 in 9 minutes. I go to work. I'm in school and I make I went to school and I'm a registered nurse. I'm making $35 an hour. He's making more than me. People get offended about that, bro. People don't want to respect and honor the game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get paid like this, but the choice is yours, bro. You can at your bank, you can actually have them, you can have all your customers on file where you want your payments, you don't want to deal with none of this, and you want to, you know what I'm saying, just get your money, then pay, then have, you can set up a program with your bank where you got a card or swipe or something. You can get their cards on file, get your money and go on about your business, bro. Get your money and go on about your business, swipe and go. Bad Boy Landscaping Line said they will start honoring since by law, if a customer doesn't pay and you can look it up, it's law you can put a lien on their home. I heard something about that. Most lawn care professionals don't know this. I heard something about that. I'm gonna have to look this up, bro. I heard that. Thanks, man. Will says, what do I need to do to be legit on paper before I cut my first lawn? Will, you're not in St. Louis, but I'm finna get to that. Thanks for the info, Larry. What's the billionaire name? Oh, man. I don't know his name, bro. I don't know his name. Click the way to look it up, though. This on YouTube. It's a guy that interviews billionaires. That's what he do. He interviewed a dude that did Kinko's. And you'll see the picture, the thumbnail is of him sitting on the thing. Or he'll say, just type in, I interviewed a billionaire or a millionaire and on his jet or something. And it'll pop up, bro. It'll pop up. Dude had honored the lawn care providers, bro. Like, have you ever watched these guys? You know what I'm saying? We starting to become known in society. And it's funny that it just started. You know what I'm saying? I came in about 5 years ago. And what I noticed about is that you got to be, this game is make you cold, bro. And you got to still try to keep your cool and be, professional and everything. But it'll make you cold, bro. This will make you into the best business man there is, bro. Ain't nobody as better in business than us, bro. We run, if you're a solo lawn care provider, you run the whole situation, bro. I'm the secretary. I'm the operator, the lawn care provider. I'm the person that gives the estimates, the quotes. I'm everything. I'm HR. I'm the customer service. I'm everything, bro. These people, they get what's it called? They get money from the government, billionaires. I know a lot of people don't know this, bro, but they get money from the government and things like that. They get subsidized. They go into contracts with government, which I feel like they're pretty elite for them to lock down a customer. But we're contractors too. To lock down the government. We're contractors too, bro. But they get contracts with the government. Say they get a contract with the government paying them $4 million a year for whatever they contracted with them to do. Like it could be repair of hold on for a second. I am so sorry about that. How do I? All right. Okay, it looked like it's back on, bro. He who stayed is amazing. Whoever stayed, bro. Can't believe you stayed. But like I was saying, most of these millionaires and billionaires, bro, they put the government under contract. I didn't know this until this year, until I found out about Doge. And what they do is they secure a contract with the government, and the government basically they're secured like a 10-year contract of millions of dollars. Imagine having access to $1 million, bro. There is no fear within you as far as in hiring people. Come on, man. If you have $4 million, you know what I'm saying, you can put tax money away. You can put your tax money away and go from there. You know what I mean? Let me pull this down. Daryl, what happened? The shadow ain't seen him in a while. He downstairs, bro. He downstairs. But yeah, imagine having $4 million for your lawn care business. You know what I'm saying? You can hire a crew of 20, you can hire 20 people. That's what? It depends on how many crews you want in your truck. You can do a three times, let's see, 20. Say you put 20 people on the payroll. Because listen, you have a contract with the government that is giving you $4 million a year to run your business. There's a point why I'm saying this, bro, of 3. You know, that's like 3 trucks or whatever. And let's say you pay all of them $20 an hour for 40 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? You can cover all that with $4 million, bro. And you ain't got to work that. I'm just telling you that's how you get to be a millionaire, bro. None of this fake stuff, bro. You go in sales, you can make some money and everything. You invest your money, but it's hard to become. Don't ever think that it's easy to become a first-time generational millionaire, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever think that, bro. It ain't that easy. Point blank range, bro. These people are I used to make fun when I found out that Elon Musk, bro. Elon Musk get $30 billion a year from the government. And I mean, for the last 3 years, bro. The last 3 years, it totaled up. Donald Trump revealed it. He get the most subsidies from the government. That's $30 billion in the last 3 years. How much is that? That's 3 million, 30 million, 30 billion divided by 3 years. That's 10 billion a year from the government, bro. You understand? Imagine getting $1 billion a year for your lawn care business. You will have the biggest lawn care business in your area. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, that's what the billionaire, he ain't talk about that part. That's insider information that people don't know. That in order for you to really get rich, bro, you got to hit the government, bro. You got to become one of the biggest welfare recipients that's ever walked the face of the planet to become a real billionaire, a millionaire. You got to secure the government contracts, secure them government, the local government contracts too, bro. Like for instance, here in St. Louis, you can put in a bid for the city for a contract with the city to cut grass. You know what I'm saying? The vacant buildings. Keep them lots down. I've never applied for it, but I do know about it. And you can go from there, bro. But yeah, what was the whole point? Any more questions? Anybody that's here, what's going on? And yeah, man, like I said, it's your option as far as how you want to get paid. I appreciate it, Durham. Respect to you too, bro. Respect, definitely respect. Yeah, bro. So let me look this up right quick. Can lawn care providers put liens on customer houses when they don't pay? In many jurisdictions, lawn care providers can potentially put a lien on a customer's property if they are not paid for their services, especially if the services involve per management improvements like landscaping or sodding. However, routine lawn maintenance like mowing is generally not considered lienable. So all I do is mow, string, trim, and blow. So they saying that my stuff, I can't put nobody property on lien. And a lot of customers need to thank God right now. Bow down on their knees and thank God that I can't do that because I'm a different type of animal out here, bro. The specific laws regarding mechanics liens vary by state. So it's important to understand the local regulation, bro. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Before I cut my first lawn. What you talking about, Will? What about before you cut your first lawn? Yeah, if you're here right now, you haven't already, hit that thumbs up for me. I appreciate it. How many properties you do in a day? It depends. I'm telling you right now, bro, when I first started off at 30, I think I was 38. I was at 38. I used to just always want to cut like 10 yards a day. I wanted to cut 10 yards a day, Monday through Friday. That's 50 yards, bro. You take 50 yards times, let's say 50. 50 times 50, bro. That's $2,500 a week. That's what I was focusing on, bro. 50 yards a day. 100 customers total because I do bi-weekly. So that's $100 a month per customer. But what I cut now, I'm cutting 10 to 14 yards a day. Only 3 days a week, bro. Only 3 days a week. Yeah, bro. That's how much I cut. That's how many I got to cut a week. Well, I turned 38 Sunday. You still got that youth in you, bro. I ain't nothing wrong with starting next spring, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But there's still some stragglers out here that you can cut, bro. Just I don't mean to say this, but man, we live right now. But you gotta go ahead and charge them, bro. Like the phone right now is ringing off the hook. The straggler customers who either lost their line care provider because they was acting ignorant and not showing respect, bro. These customers are in heavy rotation, bro, and then they end up being green listed. And the green list is when nobody wants to cut your grass, you know, and then they have to get out here and cut it themselves in the plague, bro. And that's when they realize life is real. You know what I'm saying? That's when the mosquitoes, spiders, fire ants, army ants, freaking bees, all type of stuff get to gnawing at the flesh, bro. And yeah, man, get your years in, bro. What do I need to be? Right, my bad. Like a true professional on paper. Okay, I can tell you in a sec. Hold on, I'm gonna get to that. 10 a day sounds good. I will do leaf cleanup in the winter. You can start off. That's what I end up starting probably I started in September when I first started, bro. It was a gang of customers I could have, if I knew better, I would have hit it earlier, but that didn't transpire, bro. What I end up doing is I end up starting in September, and I end up doing some leaf cleanups like Daryl said. So Will, to be legit, you have to, from my understanding, okay, this is how it is to be legit in St. Louis, Missouri, okay? You have to, now this thing on paper, bro, I don't know how this thing on paper looks. You know, it's not that deep, but this is how it is, bro. First, you have to register with the state. That's the first thing first. You have to register with the state. It's at the let me see, for instance. Once you register with the state, because you gotta type and see if it's a box in St. Louis. You gotta register with your state, whatever state you in. Like I type in, then you gotta come up with I don't know how you finna do it, if you finna do an LLC or whatever, but my stuff starting off, it was fictional. I mean, fictitious. That means like it's just a beginner name, just you trying something out. It's fictitious. So it don't mean that it's fake, it's just fictitious. So you doing business as, that's a DBA, fictitious. You start that, you go into your state, then you type that up, you register it. It costs, I think, $7 or $9 to officially register your business in St. Louis, Missouri. For me, that's what it was, fictitious. And from there, once you register, you have you can legally operate your business in St. Louis, Missouri. Now that's legal. There are so many people that has not registered their business and they cut grass, bro. But this is how you do it. So after that, after you register and you good to go, bro. You ain't got to contact the IRS or nothing. Once you file your stuff, you're gonna have your CPA. You're gonna let them know, hey, here go my information. You're gonna get an EIN from the state secretary. That's what it's called. I think that's what he is, the Secretary of State, to register your stuff. Whatever state you in, register your stuff from there. Then boom, you file your stuff, you good. The IRS gonna find out, bro. They're gonna report it. I pay taxes for the state three ways, bro. You get hit 3 ways when you pay taxes, bro. From the local state, from the city. I pay taxes for Missouri taxes, state. I pay for Missouri City for operating my business out in the city, and I pay taxes to the feds. So that's how that works, bro. That's how you legit. So anyway, you get your paperwork, you get your EIN and everything. Then what you want to do is get you some business insurance. You can go with Progressive, State Farm, or whatever company that you think. It shouldn't cost no more than $400 a year to get $2 million worth of insurance, bro. 400, and that's the premium. You just pop that clean on down, pay the $400. It'll last for the year, bro. With that being done, you are legit. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know no other way, bro. That's as legit as it comes. Some places I think you got to be licensed and bonded. To me, I think that's a little bit that's a different. But in St. Louis, Missouri, you just need to be legit. You're registered with the state and have some insurance, some business insurance. You good to go, bro. What else? Get your business insurance. You good to go, bro. Get you some cars, bro. Business is not some type of real, like, deep level type stuff, bro. And then just put yourself out there. Insurance, okay, bet. You getting all the information. Hey, if y'all haven't already, hit that like and that subscribe button. Any other questions? Get it going. If y'all like them conversations of dark matter in the Guap Glider 3000, y'all can join the channel. I got a lot of deep level business information and all types of stuff. If you just enjoy business, learning about business, have a dark side to it, bro. Any business, I'm just gonna put this out on just a little something. I'm throwing go this situation. This might end up being members only. That's exactly the info needed. Alabama should be smooth. Yeah. Make sure you don't need a license and bond. Some in California, I think you got to be licensed and bonded too. I think insurance means bonded, but we looked this up about 2 weeks ago. License and bond is to let's read it. What does it mean to be licensed and bond? Google saying understanding license and bonded in business. When a business advertises itself as licensed and bonded, it's making a statement about its credibility, reliability, and commitment to client protection. Licensed, you know what I'm saying? Bonded. Yeah, bro. Ain't nobody, you ain't gonna have to show nobody. I remember when I had registered for with my insurance, the person said if you finna do a commercial property and they ask you to put their business on the on your insurance, they said don't be afraid about that. You just add it to the thing. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Why would I put their business on my insurance? I never made it that far, bro. Nobody, if you want to, I've been asked before, are you insured? That bring after I've been in this business long enough to know that everybody's trying to scam. I'm just keeping it 100% real with you. Business is dark. Everybody trying to scam and sue. So it was a red flag. No one has ever asked me this, but this one person, their property was broke down and trifling too, bro. I'm talking about, why are you asking me that? You the only person that's ever asked me. Somebody contacted me. They found me on Google and they was asking me questions about my business. Then they asked me, do you have any business insurance? To me, that was a red flag that you want to try to find a way to sue. I never took on that customer. Plus, they had a retaining wall, but it wasn't qualified to join my schedule anyway, bro. I like the easiest properties on the market. If they're not easy, I don't take them, bro. Plain and simple. But yeah, there's nothing wrong if somebody asks for that, but that's just to me a red flag. Cause everybody, that's the world we live in now, bro. This is the world, the red flag world. If you haven't already, hit that like button if you liking what you're listening to, bro, and you enjoying the conversations. Make sure if y'all got any questions, bro, put them down in the comment and we can get you going. And please know this does not stop anything. I have a video that'll be dropping in 45 minutes on YouTube. I'm used to the plague, bro. I work outside every day on water meter box. Yeah. And dealing with customers on the deadly. So you understand. It's some people out here, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, I can re-emphasize what I'm saying and actually tell you a whole bunch of stories, bro. But customers are not respecting, you know what I'm saying, this business industry. It's just this business industry, bro. You know, because people find out that some people find out we make more money than them. And then that's where the offense come in at. What days you work? I work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'm off on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm off 4 days. I work 3 days, bro. That just happened to happen this year. I have less customers this year than last year. I'm just being real. I did not apply myself like I did the years before. I believe it's because as I'm starting to age, I'm starting to feel the wear and tear of this industry. It ain't customers. I got them. That ain't no issue. It's the properties that I cut. Yeah, last year I was cutting. I believe I was up to 40 customers a week. And that was the goal this year. The goal was to get 40 to 48 customers this year, this week, every week, but it didn't transpire. I could make it happen by applying myself like the instructions I was given to get customers as much as you want. I could lower the price to $40 bi-weekly and gather. That's my hunting and gather prices, bro. You got to be a hunter. Like this is exactly it is, bro. A hunt and gather, $80 a month. $40 bi-weekly, bro. So boom. I could gather on that price, but nah, I went up in my prices, bro. Some people said yes. Most people said no, bro. Just keeping it real. So far, not too many people said yes to 60, but people said yes and no to 55, bro. So yeah, $55, $60 is my range, but I always say $60. You trying to join the schedule now, or it's $60 bi-weekly? Ain't no getting around it because I'm liking to have my 4 days off, and my 4 days doesn't consist. So the reason why I have only the way I have my schedule the way it is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, it would have been Thursday, and I usually have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. It's because of the rain. When it rains, that'll set me back. And all the customers, I explain this really clearly within the service agreement that I send off. We go from there. Charles Brown, Squeaky Clean, what's that? Squeaky Clean Lawn Service rep, Memphis in Memphis 10. Memphis, Tennessee in the building. What's up, bro? Stay safe out there. Heard it's wild out there, as wild as it is out here. Do you give one-time cuts? No, Daryl, I do no one-time cuts. Dang, Larry, you 44. I'm 40. I'm 43. Don't add that Bobby 44 in November. You scared, bro. You scared, bro. Elliot. I've been cutting grass back in 94. Bro. Woo! Daryl, my gosh, you've been cutting grass for a while, bro. Man, that's what's up, bro. Man, I gotta get myself into lawn care because I work every day except Saturday. Because an employee feeds, and man, even in the off day, I still find myself at the farm between. Okay, I'm a farmer. I went warehouse. Wow. Salute to you, bro. Dang. That's what's up. But yeah, man. Yeah, bro. That's how this go, man. That the only thing about this industry, bad boy 48. You look good. You look great. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. How long you been cutting grass for? Meaning I knew how to cut grass since around 94. Yeah, I've been cutting grass. I knew how to cut grass since age 12 and never considered it was a way out of stop working for the city. I was in danger, bro, working for the city, bro. It was dangerous. You taking money. I was taking money out of the citizens' pockets by writing tickets for their parking issue. I was a parking enforcement officer. People, them youngins, they started hopping out with choppers and all type of stuff. After the pandemic, it started getting wild, bro. After everybody was in the house, it started getting wild. They felt like I shouldn't be out there writing tickets. And the parking enforcement felt different. It was either, put myself in danger or figure out how to get out this situation. Somebody got popped in the neck. A parking enforcement officer got popped in the neck, and they said, well, he was off the clock when this happened. So that ain't on us. That ain't, That's what they tried to say to make it be cool. No, it wasn't cool. He had on his uniform. He just came from the store. Somebody followed him from getting the ticket. He had just had an altercation that day. I'll never forget it. That was great motivation for me to hurry up and get the heck up from parking enforcement, bro. It started getting crazy. 20 years, man, you been cutting grass for 20 years. Hey, what was your starting prices, bro? Hey, we got an elite man up in here. 20 years. 20 years. I've been cutting grass since 12, but I went into a business 5 years ago. Yeah, man, I'm so tired of working for someone else. I'm ready. ASAP. Let me say something real fast, Daryl. I don't know what the situation. I had to get up out of my situation, bro. Some jobs may not be as bad as others, bro. But we all share the same consequence for working for a company. The consequence is by working for a company is that there's no job security, bro. Every day you can be fired, bro, from insubordination. You know, the supervisors think that they're your parent. They want to talk to you. They disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And yeah, y'all heard about that lady from McDonald's that what transpired up in that piece. She changed that woman, changed her life, changed her whole family life. You know what I'm saying? Took her away from her daughters and everything. This lady thought she could be disrespectful and had to pay the consequences for her actions. Real talk. Ooh, 25 to 30. Man, you was here from the beginning. Hey, let me ask you a question. When do you think you seen people started making this into a bit? I know you said you was in here for 20 years ago, but is that when this industry kind of started building? Where people started being like, hey, I'm finna cut grass. I know this way before Google and everything. You had to hustle. You had to get out there. This social media thing made it so much easier for us now, bro. Yeah, man, treat you like it. I know all about it, bro. I got a nephew, bro, who I was talking to one day. And he said these words. I'm trying, you know, I'm my own boss now, bro. I done got up out there. I had to leave the business that I had to leave parking enforcement. I was actually told by the director to take the supervisor position that's open because what the heck was that? I'm made for it or something. He was saying that I need to jump on that and become the super. He was gonna put me in that position. I said, nah, I started my business. I wouldn't want to do y'all like that because as soon as my business take off, I'm out of here, bro. I used to walk around with my 2 weeks notice. So what ended up happening in my pocket, straight up. So what ended up happening, this lady became supervisor. She didn't like that everybody used to come to me. We'll have a meeting. And then she's talking on her meeting and everything. And then after the meeting, everybody is circle around me and asks us, okay, now what are we doing? I trained everybody that's up there, bro. I trained everybody and she hated that. And then the colleagues, the employees and colleagues, they up here poking fun at her a little bit, saying Larry, the real supervisor, all that type of stuff. So she started trying to ride my back. And I had to get on up out of there, bro. I should have took the position. So this is what I'm finna say right here. I didn't have the equipment, bro. I used to break myself down early in the morning. From 7:30, I will be at my first property to cut yards at 7:30. I work from 7:30 to 12:30. That's 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. That's 5 hours. I will cut 7 to 10 yards in a day. And then I go and do parking enforcement. I was wearing myself out, bro. My wife didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? I was push mowing. Had I had my professional equipment where I'm standing on, I'm riding the back of it, you know, stuff like that, I probably would have still, I don't know, bro. I don't know if I probably would have asked. Nah, I needed the shift that I was on. I don't think I could have stayed there no longer than where I was at, bro. I couldn't stay there no longer. But I was just saying it would have made it easier. I used to walk beats and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I used to drive in cars, in a van and in a car to ticket people, and I used to walk beats. So I would work 5 hours, cut 7 to 10 yards, and then go and walk on there in that job. So it was too much, bro. But if I had my walk behind like I got it, I could have did that and did my parking enforcement job. And Now I would have probably report her and say that she's harassing me or whatever, and took care of it like that, bro. Gotta go through HR, but HR be backing up the management. You gotta be as wise as knowing the laws. I don't know if it's HIPAA laws or whatever, not HIPAA. I don't know what's it called, but you gotta know the laws where you will bring lawsuits against these corporations so that you can get some respect around that piece and get some money in your pocket, bro. That's what they here for, bro. Y'all want to hire these wild people that want to play these games? Got your company sued. Now they're out of there, but they're going to be wanting you out of there too. But you know how it go, bro. Get you about 30K from off of them, bro. That's real talk. Why y'all restricted my dude message? That wasn't cool. How do you do this? I hate when what is it? Nah, bro. Nah, don't restrict. Well, bad boy, your message was restricted. I'm finna read what you got, though. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, man, treat you like a child. Let's see. Charles Brown, keep your day job until you get at least 25 customers. That's exactly what I was on. And stack your money. Grass don't stay green year round. Facts. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. My goal was to get 50 customers and then I was going to be out of there. I had made it to like 35 or 40 customers. I had to go, bro. I had to go. The company supervisor watch us while we work and rush us off each property, plus follow us each day. What? Is you in parking? I mean, hold on, Daryl. You said you do something. What is you do? You ain't cutting grass right now, is you, bro? I don't know. You ain't cutting residential properties. The supervisor doing that. You doing something else, bro. That's whack that they doing that. Back then was no Google. It was get out and hustle and ask. You had to hustle. Like, bro, I passed out cards. I passed out probably over my history of time. I passed out probably over 10,000 cards, bro. I passed out about 10,000 cards when I first started. That's like 3 years in a row I was passing out cards. And then it's like you could get a customer or a potential call back every 100 cards that you pass out. Everybody's startup is craftsman. I don't care. You will start with craftsman. Yeah, I'm cutting grass, bro. Oh man, let me tell you something, Daryl. Let me say something right fast, man. I wasn't paying attention. Is this a company where that's why it's time to get my own business? Sick of the mess. Yeah, bro, you'll get your own money, bro. You got to bear your own burden, though. You got to pay for your own equipment. You got to get your own customers. You got to do all of it. So this dude is running you. You know what I'm saying? You'll be the same way once you get your own business, bro. You probably be a little bit nicer, but yeah, bro, it's like that, man. You got to get as much money per hour from a person. If I was to hire somebody, I will somehow arrange a payment system where you're getting paid per property, not by the hour, because messing with me, we ain't gonna you're not gonna get 8 hours in. You already see I work only 3 days a week. I can't provide 8 hours of time, so you just gonna get paid by how many, by the yards that you cut. I don't know how much it'll be. This is part-time messing with me. But if I wanted to go big, like I said, man, I'd be trying to get subsidized by the government, the local government or something, and then I can hand out jobs because I have money to pay people, bro. That's how you get it, bro. I'm just telling y'all the truth. You can't build a $1 billion business or $1 million business without getting subsidized. I don't care what nobody say, bro. You can't make $1 million on your own just sitting up here doing this, bro. I'm just keeping it real. You can $1 million can flow through your hand, but I'm talking about within a year. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about you made $1 million this year. After you grossed it. You know what I'm saying? You got to put some people, you need help. You got to become the king, one of the kings of subsidies, bro. That's how I do it. Pay by the yard. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Thanks for letting me know. I said, hey, look, hey, I just came up with that just off the top. I knew I worked with the numbers, bro. I played with it. I seen it. Even when I had 4 days a week, bro. When I had 40 customers a week, which was like right in the pocket for me, bro. That was right in the pocket. Sometimes I have 40 customers. I mean, the most I ever had was 43 customers a week and 44 customers. I had a total of 87 customers total. So it was like that. I wanted to have 100, but I ended up dropping so many of them jokers, bro. Because I was the king of heels too. King of the heel. Yeah, bro. I feel like that's the smartest way. You getting paid by the yard, bro. You ain't getting paid by the hour messing with me, bro. I can't pay you. I can't afford to pay you by the hour. You want to move slow on this yard? Take your time. But even if you take your time, we still ain't gonna be there long. And you must emulate me. See, I have a certain system, how I work and how I do what I do here. Watch these training videos. You see how I do this? I get on in and out. Yeah, that's how I need you to be. I was planning on this year or maybe next year. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Well, like I said, bro, I need subsidy. But I was planning on you getting my other truck operating. I just hired somebody solo. They get paid by the yard. You cut 10 yards a day. Go cut them. I'm cutting my yards. You cut your yards, and you drop off the truck when you're done. You going back home. To work for me, you got to be able to work by yourself. And I can't babysit you. I can't micromanage you. You're going to have to feel free to cut this yard peacefully and right and correct and get on off, bro. Get out of there. But it's hard to find certain type of people like that, bro. That's not an easy thing. If you got $1 million, 2 million, 5 million, 30 million, 30 billion to hire somebody, you can hire all these numbskulls. You hear what I'm saying? I know it sounds crazy. You won't crash and burn. Because you will be, your job, your business will be a high turnover business. You're constantly hiring until you find that one person, them people, the elite. Until you find the elite, you paying good. And that's another thing. If you pay good, a person will probably be more prone to do right by your business. I don't want to lose this job. This guy is paying me $30 an hour. Ain't no way in the world I'm finna lose this job. Now, what lawn care provider do you know is hiring for $30 an hour, bro? You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this? You got to get subsidized, bro. You got to get subsidized. If you want to really do it big, bro, you're going to have to be subsidized. Then you can play. You can take the risk that's necessary, bro. Yeah, man. But you got to get screened. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. Come on with me. Go on downtown. Let me get your background check. Yes, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very picky with my employees. I need to get that background check. Go to that clinic over there. I need that drop. You gotta drop. Boom, you get drop. Oh, you're clean. You got a driver license? Yeah. Oh, you got drive. Let me see that driving record. Boom. Oh man, you good to go. I'm glad to come with me. Hop your butt up in that truck. Here's the list. We're finna do this training. Then you go ahead and go about your business. I knight you foreman. Boom. Oh, I'm a foreman. Yeah. Go ahead. There'll be somebody else joining you soon. You're gonna train them like I trained you. What about work? Okay, what does it say? I don't know what that means. WYWBITT. Your way back to the truck. Get you a good weed eater and you will have peace. Amen. Bad boy. If I was to work for a company, I need $65 an hour. See, it's too late for him. See, that's what I'm saying. It's entirely too late for Bad Boy. It's too late for him. He can't go back now. See, there's things that we can't do, bro. I would literally, if I'm finna work for somebody, bro, I would literally probably, and I don't have time for this. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. Well, I do have time if I want to, because I got 4 days in a week. I would have to go back to school, go back to college, and become something, maybe a lawyer, a judge. I know I got to, you got to be knighted a judge, but some a dentist, something And guess what? Even when I get licensed and be there, guess what I got to do? I got to start my own. I got to have my own because I got to cut the middleman out. I'm not gonna make money for you. You know what I'm saying? Going to he works at this clinic. He's a doctor and he works for the hospital. No, I'm a doctor that I have my private practice. I have my own office. I make my own hours. Everything is on my own, bro. If I go get a trade today, in that trade, I have to start my own business. I shall start my own business, bro. I cannot get paid. $65 is cool, bro. That's cool. I was just telling my wife the other day, I said, man, you know, and that's another thing. If I do get a job working for someone, it needs to be something where, if you're here right now, hit that thumbs up, bro. 2 thumbs up in this piece. That's crazy. Do me a favor, y'all. Hit that thumbs up and share it. But if I was to work for somewhere, bro, it's got to be some type of perk. Like, let me tell y'all how crazy I am. Like, I would put in an application for Harbor Freight. I love Harbor Freight. Even though I don't, at the beginning when I first started, I was buying all type of tools. I love all these new tools, man. It's amazing. It's cool. I would work for Harbor Freight. You know what I'm saying? In the wintertime. You know, you're not going to get my time during the fall. I'm just talking about when I'm down. It's downtime. This is what I would do, bro. I'm just being real. I would, but I don't have the mental or spiritual capability to. I would. Or I would put in the application at the YMCA or what's it called? It's another gym. I forgot what, Planet Fitness. Because I'll be working out there. I'll be there working out. That's the perk. Yeah, I know y'all paying me, but really, I'm just up here. Long as the supervisor don't say nothing crazy to me. And that's another thing. You can't talk to me any kind of way. I'm a different animal now. You know what I'm saying? And these jobs that I'm mentioning, $15 an hour, $17 an hour. It's so sad because I can make easy. Ain't no can. I make money, bro. I make money. It's hard to come from making $100 to $250 an hour. Point blank, bro. To going down to $16 an hour. That's just, bro, you got to suck up some pride and arrogance. You got to, bro, it's difficult. I'm just keeping it real. $75 a day. I didn't even know, Charles. I had no idea. $75 a day, man. See, you would be getting about 75 from me too. That sounds beautiful. How many days a week? How many days a week? Because that's 2 days. I can get you 2 days. That's $150. You ain't finna live. See, I always had the idea that if I'm finna hire somebody, I'm going to pay them enough where they, I gotta be able to take care of their household, bro. You gotta be able to, I gotta be able to sustain you. So like I said, I'm gonna have to get subsidized, bro. I gotta get subsidized by the local government or the federal government. Millions. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all, bro. I don't think I'm missing nothing, bro. I'm serious. I don't think I'm missing nothing because I got a lifestyle that I have to sustain. You hear me? I got bills. I have a life, things that I'm used to. So I can't give you my money. You see what I'm saying? I'd rather do it myself until I figure this thing out a little bit better, bro. I feel bad that you only making $75 a day, but that's what you probably gonna get if you get that. Like, seriously, I hope I make your day. Maybe I can buy you a burger or something and some French fries, or you get a meal too. Maybe you get a meal or something. But I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I be seeing people with 3 crews out here. Like, when I say not 3 crews, but a crew of 3 or a crew of 4. I don't know why would somebody have a crew of 4. These are city property. I seen a crew of 3. Like, how are you paying them? I'm not getting out the car either, bro. If I got 2 people, I'm not, I'm the driver. That's what I do. Get out here and cut those yards. Take as much time as you want to. I might grab that blower here and there. But take that, I know it sounds cruel. I know it sounds weird, but this is what I'm paying you for. to make my life easier. And I'm finna rack up on customers, bro. I have to, because I can't decrease my lifestyle trying to support yours. You understand what I'm saying, bro? That's just the way it is. I cannot decrease my lifestyle, the things that I have, my way of living to support yours. So it is what it is, bro. I'm not getting out the car. This is what I'm paying for, so I can just relax. Just like that. Plain and simple. That sounds horrible, bro. Let's get up off this subject, man. That just sounds so freaking horrible. Sounds horrible, bro. Any more questions? Q&A, bro. That sounds horrible. Dang. See, I want to be the dude that's paying somebody $20 an hour. You know, stuff like that, bro. But I'm just saying, bro, it is what it is. It is what it is, but I'm going hard. The second I start hiring, bro, another thing, if I'm hiring people, I'm taking everything, bro. I'm taking everything. I'm taking heels, high heels. I hate to do this to my employees, but it is what it is. Or my help to make it nice help. It is what it is. Yeah, I might be traveling a little bit more because I got to take down that gate. I ain't that picky no more. I'm taking down the gate, the route density gate. I'm open to go north, south, east, west. I'm going everywhere, bro, just to make sure that they eat. Because, I mean, that's how my heart is, though, bro. That's my heart. So, you know, I'm sure some people don't care nothing about that. Like, man, you better make this $50 to $75 a day work for you, bro. Ah, man, how can somebody, bro, what is somebody going to do with $75 a day, bro? That's horrible, bro. I don't know if this thing is it still on, bro. I just hung up. I can't do the thing where, what's it called when you put it on oh, okay. All I did was just hang up. I'm shooting this from my phone, bro. Next time I'll probably not shoot it from my phone. That way I can just turn it off. Can't put it on airport mode. But yeah, bro, I'm finna get on up off of this joker, man. I love and enjoy talking to y'all. If y'all want to, man, y'all can send a super chat, show some support, show some love. What else can you do? Y'all can check out the membership whenever y'all ready. It's only $1.99. It's true, I paid my man 15 hours, but we have to do 2 yards an hour. Oh, you paying $15 an hour? Our yards are 68 to 85. That's what I heard. Much love, Will. All right, Charles, man. Hey, y'all check out my video. Matter of fact, I might stay on here until I wonder what's gonna happen. I bet you this gonna interfere with my video, but it's cool, bro. It's nothing but love. I'll stay on here until 5:55, bro. Hey, man, but you want to know something? I respect that you have somebody working for you. This gonna sound horrible what I'm saying. Hold on, Charles, don't go nowhere yet. But hold on. What does the Bible say about having a servant? Ain't nobody said that, boy. Check this out, bro. I got something for you since you said that. I know that sounds horrible. Come on, bro. It's a specific scripture in Proverbs. Let's see. Better is he that have a servant than he that beg for bread, I think. Better is he that have a servant than he that begs for bread. Better is he that have a servant than he that begs for bread. He that is despised. Listen to this, y'all. This is the dark matter of business right now. Check this out. He that is despised and have a servant is better than he that honoreth himself and lacketh bread. Listen to that, bro. I'm gonna do a whole Conversation of Dark Matter and the Guap Glider 3000 on that one, bro. And that's another thing, bro. If y'all enjoy these conversations, bro, y'all need to check out the Conversation of Dark Matter inside the Guap Glider. Y'all gotta hit that playlist, bro, and check out that playlist because in a minute it's gonna be membership only for that, bro. I'm dropping real jewels off in that piece, bro. It's elevated conversation, bro, and dark matters of business. Listen to this. He that is despised and have a servant is better than he that honoreth himself and lacketh bread. Listen to this. So here we go. He that who is hated, people will hate on you because you have an employee. It says servant. There's people out here that has servants. They have multiple people and they are hated, bro. Nobody likes or love the boss. You know, they'll act fake with you. They'll kiss your butt. They do all this type of stuff, bro. I used to work at companies, bro, before I became business enlightened, bro. I used to be the nice guy, bro. I was the workhorse. I used to be the person that was super nice, bro. Treat them with respect and they will honor you with their works. I love that, Charles. I appreciate that, bro. Treat them with respect, bro. Real talk, man. Real talk. That's telling the truth. Hey, I used to work at the bread company. It was a dude up there that was really nice, man. He treated me with respect and he showed that he liked what I do, man. And for him, I would work hard. Whatever he asked me for, I would do, bro. I'm just being real. I just thought about that. That's when I was a kid. I was 16, 17 years old working at the break. I forgot all about that, bro. But look, man, when you a boss and you a boss, you're going to be despised. But the Bible say that you're better than someone that honors themselves. Someone that's, speak highly of themselves. I'm the best at this. I'm this, I'm that. And lacketh bread. You don't even have bread, bro, but you consider yourself so high, elevated, and better than. It's people that has servants or employees, and they are hated. You know what I'm saying? Nobody likes the boss, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro. They talk about the boss, but like Charles said too, treat them with respect, or end up like that girl, that lady that ended up being taken away. That McDonald's, that girl worked for McDonald's. She was kind of off a little bit, man. Don't get me wrong, but she took that lady on out of her. Will Thomas, when you going to start doing phone constellations, you got a lot of line game. That's another stream of income too. Ooh, right on, bro. I prompt the Lord is my witness. I'm gonna try to make a segment where you can call in. We can start calling in and have a little conversation, probably about 3 minutes, say what you got to say or whatever. And we click on off, go to the next person. So yeah, we're gonna work on that, bro. I'm working on this, bro. You're gonna see it evolved. I stopped doing these lives. I was kind of up here with the live. I was getting good. Then I just stopped. I'm starting to try to get back on my stuff, Will. I appreciate you, Will, man. Like I said again, if it wasn't for you, bro, I wouldn't even be right here right now. I'm just being real. I was in the car working on videos, bro. I was taking care of business, working on videos. Then I had seen, I said, okay, it's today. I said, yeah, let me go ahead and go live. I said in a few minutes. You see, I said, give me 10 minutes. But yeah, bro, that's real talk, man. I like what Charles said, bro. Hey, man, what is the problem where people struggle to respect this person that's doing? What I said, I'm keeping it real. I'm not disrespecting, but you the leader though. Like you are the leader. If I they follow the lead, bro. You get out, you start cutting grass and everything, all this, they'll follow that. But I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If I'm hiring you, you finna do the work, bro. You finna do that work. And I got another person with you, you finna do it. You're finna work. If it's just me and you, then I'm finna work with you. We're gonna get this knocked out. You're gonna be like, dang, we done all right. Yeah, man, don't take long to cut 14 yards when it's two of you and you work like I work. If you replicate my training, you do exactly what I'm doing, it's impossible for us to be on a yard for more than probably 7-8 minutes, bro. 7-8 minutes. We're gonna be done too fast. Let me buy you a meal. It's only 11 o'clock. I'm not hungry. It don't matter. We're done for the day. Started at 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. 4 hours. We're out of here. What you use to hydrate in this summer heat? I use Liquid 5. I don't know. IV. I don't know. Oh, Liquid IV. Hey! Let me tell you something. I got to look that up right quick. Liquid IV hydration. What the heck is this stuff you got going on, bro? Bro, at this point where I'm at, I might end up getting an IV. I know that sounds crazy. I might as well go ahead and get an IV, have it hooked up in the car like this, go ahead and poke that hole in there and just let it flow, just like that. Because it's difficult to stay hydrated in this type of heat that's transpiring nowadays, bro. What I use right now, I eat a lot of fruits, watermelon, all type of fruits, apples, all type of stuff. Yeah, role model. Hey, what I was saying, I use this right here. Coconut water. Coconut water seems to help a lot. Watermelon helps out a tremendous, but I blow through it. And it makes me feel really full, though. I blow through the water. When I start eating that watermelon, it's gone. Water, bro. I was told that I need to try to do some Pedialyte. I was gonna try that this next come Monday. Get some Pedialyte and try that out. And a straw hat. Get a straw hat. Will said get a straw hat. Water and body armor. Superior hydration. Water and body armor. Well, let me see. Oh, body armor. Okay, that's a water. I don't know, bro. All I know is that your best bet, bro, if we want to be the elite, carry probably IVs. You know what I'm saying? I need you hydrated. Hey, here, let me put this needle inside your veins. Let me get you right, bro. Get this drainage. I'm squeezing it, try to get it on off in there, bro. Don't pass out on me. Stay strong. I need you to be strong out here. We got a few more to go. Yeah, I know I'm just kidding about this, bro. Bro started my business this year watching you and Johnny of Blaze, bro. Blaze of Grass, Johnny give out. Hey, bro, what I got from Johnny, I watched Johnny before I started too, bro. I watched Johnny. I watched, who did I watch? I watched Johnny. I watched Keith Keffers. I watched Florida Turf. I watched, it's two more people. LAWNCARE Juggernaut and one more person, Brian with Lawns. Brian's Lawns or something like that. And I got all the game that they can possibly give me. That's all I can. What I got from Johnny is, man, present yourself professional. That was up my alley. I worked at enough companies where I know how being professional is. Like I didn't been all off into the professionalism. Uniforms. Some people don't watch uniforms. Daryl said Gibson Lawn Service too. Check out Gibson Lawn Service too. Gibson be talking some stuff, bro. Gibson be talking some stuff. I noticed that. He all up in my algorithm now. Gibson Lawns. What else? But Johnny, like I was saying, Johnny. That lawn dude, and you grow it. We mow it. Okay, yeah. Will saying that. Kingdom Lawns. It's a whole bunch of people out here. But yeah, I just had that little list that I had, bro. Gibson just popped up this year for me. Somebody had recommended him. I forgot, somebody had said, hey, check out this video or something. And it was good. It was good. But yeah, like I said, yeah, that's what I learned. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Johnny, I got the blade edging from Johnny. Everybody, I got kind of pricing from Florida Turf. Florida Turf got a really good video where he was talking about pricing. But that's as far as it got, bro. That's as far as it got. Other than that, it was like, you got to figure this thing out, bro, for your situation. None of them work the city. I had to figure out, I had to look at my properties, figure my stuff out one by one. Yeah, who had Daryl? Who recommended me to Gibson? That was me. You sure, Daryl? I thought it was somebody named. What was the dude name? Something Fleshbone or something. Got to go to church. Keep the videos coming. All right, Charles. Get your word in, bro. Get that word in. All right, y'all. It's 5:55. I'm finna get off of this, bro. It's best to watch a variety of channels so you can get, you know, as much as you can. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. Ain't nobody gonna cover all the information. You know, I'll be going deep, bro. Deep level. I don't even do surface level information, bro. I go deep. There's people that do surface level. I do some surface level. There's people that do surface level. There's people that do mid levels. But I'm just being 100% real with you, bro. You're going to have to learn for yourself. It's going to be some information that you ain't. If we did made it, it's too many. Like I got over 300 videos, bro. It's too many videos out here to try to watch. I spent probably about 3 months watching information on YouTube about lawn care and didn't get half of the information that I needed to deal with the customers that I'm dealing with, bro. But yeah, y'all, this is Larry with the LJJ Lawn Care, and I am out this piece. I will be hollering at y'all in a minute. Let me go ahead and let y'all go, bro. Until next time, peace. You can call me the Green Plug.
Wake up, thank God, kiss my wife, hug my dog, and get great love. In this life, I'm confident and I stand tall. For customers, missed calls, head to the bathroom stall. Mirror, mirror that's on the wall, don't say a thing, just let me ball. Today's the day that I want it all, no hesitation, no pause or stall. Made my meditation on money making, exceed beyond the thoughts of the lost. Through the dedication of education, I see the secret financial laws. Boy, I'm in the matrix and it feel contagious. This is inclinations of a real life. I manifested my thoughts. I plan invested in bought. I stand erected and talk. Directed methods that lost. With introspective impulse. I corrected imminent loss. It was meant effective in cost. Man, I make assessments in golf. With many lessons business had brought. Every single blessing that I came across was finessed with the message that the game taught. Gotta be the best or get lost. So you end up in a mess so stressed and pissed off. If you pass the test and destiny costs me to go ahead and flex the best that you floss and that's that. Green mask, green gloves. Green hat, green truck. Green grass, green books. Green stacks, green duck. Green mask, green gloves. Green hat, green trucks. Green down, green duck. You can call me the Green Plug. Green mask, green gloves. Green hat, green trucks. Green grass, green books. Green stacks, green duck. Green backs, green gloves. Green mask, green gloves. Green down, green duck. You can call me the Green Plug. Green mask, green gloves. Green hat, green truck. Green grass, green books. Green stacks, green duck. Green mask, green gloves. Green hat, green trucks. Green down, green duck. You can call me the Green Plug. Green mask, green gloves. Green hat, green trucks. Green grass, green books. Green stacks, green duck. Green backs, green gloves. Green mask, green gloves. Green down, green duck. You can call me the Green Plug.
Right on, Will, for that for that 99 cents, man. Much love. I appreciate you, man. God bless you, bro. I'm out this piece.
Yeah.
Playtime's over, boy.
Crazy how I